Hello, Taurus. We are looking into your energy currently at this time. I am recording this Pisces season, early March, and we have the new moon in Pisces, plus a lunar solar eclipse in Libra on the 25th of March, moving into also the spring equinox in the Northern Hemisphere with Aries season coming up. And then eventually we are going to move into your season, so a couple months away. I'm also going to be closing this reading with an animal oracle at the very end, just as a heads up. Let's get into your main energy for Taurus and see what is going on. Oh, I feel that one wanted to come out. 8 of Earth. Let's look at the challenge position, the moon, and your outcome. Temperance, or sorry, temptation. I'm sorry, I'm thinking of my other tarot deck. This is the Good Tarot. Call it Baron Reed. Yeah. Okay, you have the moon and the star. Interesting. I love when the moon and the star and the moon and the sun come out. Those are always very interesting energies to work with all at once. But you have the star at the bottom here of the deck, number 17, 18 with the moon. Well, I do feel something. I feel, Taurus, that something is definitely aligning for you, but I feel that you are working towards the alignment. I feel that you may have invested in yourself with regards to healing. Maybe you've gone through a period of healing. But I also do feel that you're working towards change, and I feel that you're very determined, you're very focused, and you have kind of your line in sight of where you want to go. That's your North Star. And I do feel that this is something is aligning for you, but you're very determined. You have the 8 of Earth, very focused, hard at work. You might even be busy. The moon, however, is somehow getting in the way of that North Star. Maybe there's a fear, maybe there's a little bit of a layer of fear to work through in order to create greater alignment with that star. You also have the Ace of Fire underneath it. Oops. So you're going to have something, I feel, a burst of energy coming in the Ace of Fire here. Now, it could even be during the full moon in Libra, the lunar eclipse. So just keep an eye open for that. But this is a burst of power. And maybe it's already right now. And maybe you do have that burst of fire, their power to supercharge you towards your North Star. All right, so again, the moon is going to be a hidden fear or an illusion or an uncertainty of the future. We'll get into that as well. Temptation is your outcome. Well, I'll take a look before I say too much about that. The 8 of Earth for Taurus. Main energy. The star again. Wow, really nice. Fountain. Whew. This is great. And the 8 of Earth again. You have double cards coming out here. The Star, Fountain, and the 3 of Earth. Okay. I feel also too, I have to say, I feel that many of you might even be aligning with people who are just, it's like your people. Like you're just finding the groove with people you can trust and you're aligning. And maybe you've also changed, Taurus, where you are starting to align with maybe your path a bit differently, and now you're attracting your right people or something. Maybe you've gone through a shift, an energetic or emotional, spiritual shift within yourself, and therefore you're working with the right people, or maybe even you're now working with them a bit differently because you're different. You've gone through a shift or a change, and something's changed in the dynamic within your work environment. But the Star and the Fountain is definitely, look at these two together. This is beautiful. This is some kind of upgrade. This is a spiritual awakening and understanding, definitely healing, but it's aligning you. It's aligning you with who you are and the path that you feel most drawn towards. And I feel that you're feeling it, therefore you are working hard towards it. You have the 8 of Earth, so hard at work. You have your team with you, the 3 of Pentacles, a good group of people to work with, and the support to get you to where you want to go. So again, the 8 of Pentacles is hard at work, putting the effort in, very detail oriented. So it's sort of like fixated, I would say, on results, on performance. Some of you could be multitasking as well, carrying a few responsibilities, but I feel you're in the zone. Okay, so the moon is in the challenge position. So it could be some fear, something hidden, the world. Yeah. It's kind of, I think I said it already, but I'll circle back. Your guidance. Oh, too many cards there. Let's try that again. It will come back if it was meant to. Like the 8 of Pentacles again. That's funny. Okay. Well, okay, these are the clarifiers for the challenge card of the moon. There is an unknown about your next chapter, maybe where you're going, but that's okay. I mean, we don't know the future. We don't know where we're going. We may feel drawn towards a certain result or a certain experience or a certain place, etc. But there's still always there are these unknowns that we're going to encounter. And I feel that there is an unknown here that could be even maybe preventing you from fully just going for it and putting everything into, no, it doesn't have to be everything, but putting your fire, this king of fire energy, like blasting into this, the unknown. So you could be more reserved. You could be apprehensive, maybe questioning your path or questioning the results. And this could be based on past fears or past patterns, maybe temptations, an old pattern of the past, kind of holding back in some kind of way or falling into past patterns that have been limiting in some form. But I'll take a look at temptation for sure. But I feel an unknown, a very, very, very big question mark about where you're actually going with this. And this is, I feel, coming from the unconscious self within the moon. This is simply a fear or an uncertainty, which isn't a bad thing at all. And again, we don't really know what's lying in the future. The secret is in the present moment. And the secret is finding that peace and the groove within the very present moment and just sort of surrendering to the future. So it may be holding you back on making a move or feeling excited about the future because, again, there are some questionables there. The guidance, well, it's the 9 of Cups. It's actually, I didn't even really look at this before I started talking about, the present moment stuff, but this is finding gratitude and contentment within the present moment. And when we find gratitude, when we find the good things to focus on and pay attention to, then the universe rewards us with even more, right? So it's finding that gratitude and contentment within the present moment, and then the universe will give you more of that. And that will help alleviate some of the fear and the unknown and certainty of the future. And again, the other guidance is just focus, focus on the work, get the work done. You're in your zone. You are on the right track. You are aligned. So this is now a time to focus, put the work in, put the effort in. Okay, so under temptation for Taurus, this is your outcome here as you move forward. You have the High Priestess. I feel that you're very cautious. I feel temptation is, there could be a temptation to go back into something of the past, if it is a pattern, if it is, overindulgence or, I don't know, whatever it is. But I feel that you're more cautious about it. I feel that you have a greater level of awareness with the High Priestess, or even moving into the future. I feel that you will be very cautious and paying attention to past patterns or, again, overindulgence, maybe toxic behavior or addictive behavior or something. I feel that you're seeing more about that. You're going to have a clue or a greater insight or something open up within yourself, a greater observation, I should say, from the High Priestess. So your intuition, you might be sort of going, I see you in my shadow. I see that shadow aspect, or I see that temptation there that I could fall back into, but I don't feel that you will. I feel that you're going to see something more about yourself, or maybe even about another person or a situation, and you're more determined than ever, I feel, to put yourself on course for what you want and what you desire and what is going to light you up. Like, you have this calling now. I feel that you're going to have this sort of newfound calling or sense of self and sense of purpose and sense of like passion. It's a bit of a rise of the Phoenix energy here, where the Queen of Fire is Leo energy, but I do feel that you are rising above maybe this temptation energy, whatever that means for you. rising above it, but also stepping more into your authenticity, right? And becoming very attractive, very joyful, it's very magnetic, very inspiring to others. And something around a new home. I mean, this could even be a new job opportunity where you're either it's like a level up or a new career opportunity altogether. Again, it's a very attractive, it's a very abundant. You might attract a new opportunity or create a new opportunity. You might even be moving altogether, a new home, a greater career position or accomplishment. And the Chariot, Cancerian energy, is all about go. It's a big yes from the universe. So you are ready for change. And you may have, for some of you, kind of almost like observed a habit, like a limiting habit or a belief or something that was holding you back in the past. And what's the word I'm looking for? Well, just overcome. I feel that you've overcome it. I feel that you've broken away from something that was limiting you, and it had to run its course. It was very natural. I mean, it's just these cycles that we find ourselves in, or these moments of introspection and illumination that provides insight into how we've been holding ourselves back, how we've been limiting ourselves or harming ourselves or getting in the way of ourselves. And I feel that whatever it is, you've gotten a hold of, and you've seen it and you've changed it. And that's why you're getting all of this big change coming in from that limitation or cycle or something of the past there that's been in the past, I feel, holding you back or preventing a certain level of life achievement or fulfillment. All right, so let's go into the Animal Oracle to close for Taurus. And Spirit number 1, right at the very beginning, time to collaborate. So you do have the 3 of Pentacles here, the collaboration, and the number 1. It does have a tone of leadership to it here. So you do have the Queen of Fire, which can be leadership energy. It can be very outwardly and inspiring and sort of. The King of Fire is suppressed. This could be also a relationship, maybe for some of you. But I do feel that it's something around you stepping more into your full potential and your authentic self, shining without the limitation of what had been holding you back in the past or getting in the way. Time to collaborate. Number 1, new cycle, new opportunity. It could be a new career path altogether as well. All right there, Taurus, I'm wishing you all the best during this time and beyond, and I'll see you again very soon. Take care.